This is our collective reading, so we'll start here with the air energies. Let's see what we can get from our friends the birds in the sign of Gemini, this new moon, for the collective. Ooh, we've got the parrot. We've got the parrot. And its mirror as the earth. Let's see what we get. The Sacred Earth Oracle for the collective. Formation. Oh, look at that beautiful card. Formation. All right, so let's read our messages. It was a hilarious disaster. What, Glamberger? It was not a disaster. You did such a wonderful job. I was so enjoying hanging out with you the times that I was there. It was content. Exactly, Dead King. Which death, Lithin, are you talking about? The Formation, the Sacred Earth Oracle, or the birds? These are my two favorite decks, like, ever for reading for other people. I've got some decks that are like my favorite for personal readings. They're more so like my divine feminine type decks, but I love these so much. Let's start with the bird message, and this is for everyone. Both. Nice. Let me know if I'm saying your name right too. I keep saying Lithin, and I hope that works. But you can always correct me, of course. You're sewing a fanny pack and accidentally made a hole in it. Wait, I missed that part, Glamberger. I missed the hole. Lith is fine? Okay, cool. All right, so we've got parrot. Like I said, this is for everyone. All right, it says, I am parrot, the fierceness of color and the flash of light. I am the climax of magical color and the blending of light and shadow. I am the bridge of communication. I will mimic you, teaching you the proper use of integration and expression. I am the power of words and the effects of speech. I can learn your voice with as much ease as you can learn mine. Words are portals in time. Framing the evolution of verbal magic, there are no barriers except those created by humanity. We are all different colors of the same spectrum. This may be a time to clear your throat and let your voice sing out. I am flamboyant and dazzling. I want to be seen. I yearn to be heard. It is time to break down the walls and explore the vastness of your own brightness. Integrate everything you hear around you. It says you are dazzling, you are expressive, you are free-spirited, you are parrot. That's so exciting. I especially liked this. Words are portals in time, framing the evolution of verbal magic. So I'm thinking I feel like this is a call for all of us as a collective, as a community to speak our intentions out loud or write them down, but put them into words, put them into tangible words, and think about what we're wanting to grow and bring this new moon cycle. So if anyone wants to, I do have one of the channel point redemptions, which I don't get to see as much as often, is the light a candle redemption. And if you want to do that, you can put an intention, you can write it in the chat, and it'll light a little candle. So anyone who wants to do that, if you feel called, you can kind of share your intention with everyone here. And I feel like that gives it some extra power and potency as well. So we could take that as a sign if you want to. If you've got an intention you want to set, please feel free to share it. Or you can just put it in the chat. You don't have to redeem channel points. It just makes the little candle go off, you know? So up to you. You are fabulous, warrior. It's true. It's a boohoo. Thank you so much for subscribing. You've been subscribed for 2 months. It's a boohoo. It's so good to see you. Welcome. Happy new moon. We're getting closer and closer. We're only 6 away from our goal for Lars to read tarot for you all. Wearing this hat. That's the important part, is that he wears the hat. Right? Okay. So let's see for the community Dead King. Thank you. Hey, Juno. Welcome. So good to see you. How's it going? You will wear the hat. Oh, you redeemed that candle, Lars. That's funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw Dead Kings. Giving Juno a shout out. It's so lovely to see you, Juno. We're doing a special collective reading for the new moon, and then we're going to go into individual readings. Okay, so next, let's read about formation. So we're talking about making the intention, and now we're going to talk about the formation. Glamberger, your intention is to keep growing as a sewist. Yes, you're the best sewist. Glamberger is currently making a sleep sack for our baby. I'm so excited. It's going to be so sweet. And to make Arthur sleep sack that helps him sleep soundly. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, Lars has a confession to make. He knows what it is.
What?
Glamberger just said she's making a sleep sack to help you sleep soundly. Oh my gosh, Dead King, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Juno. A sub to Juno. I need to breathe before I speak. You have a confession about why we were up all night last night.
Should I just confess live on the air?
Yes, or you can put in chat, either way.
I drank too much coffee and I couldn't fall asleep until 4 in the morning.
It was Lars. It wasn't the baby who kept us up last night. It was Lars. Can you believe it? He drank too much coffee. What?
Violet kept kicking me too.
That is not true. He's lying. He's lying. I know it. Okay, so let's look at formation. We're putting our intentions in the chat, and now we're going to talk about formation. I feel like this is the perfect sort of side-by-side here for the community. Okay. Formation. So our earthly meaning is let emotions settle before you scramble into action. Observe and reserve judgment until all is revealed. Allow a situation to unfold in its own time and space with minimal interference. It's going to get better. Play with your sense of yourself. Challenge it. Add to it. Pull it apart. Bounce it off other people and take on new form. The spiritual meaning is the process of self-discovery deepens and strengthens your spiritual connection to life, Earth, and the universe. Expansion means deepening emotions, questioning your reality, and scrutinizing the meaning of life. Gradually, you will come to your own truths, and gradually you will let them go as you embrace even more profound realizations. Every precious, miraculous moment of your life has the capacity to transform you. And here's the insight. It says, once upon a time, around 4 billion years ago, a solar nebula collapsed and spun in on itself. Our sun formed at its center, and what remained of the nebula orbited around it. Over tens of thousands of years, these particles began to stick together. Small clumps became larger clumps. Misty, thank you so much for the bits. Aww. And the hearts. Thank you so much, Misty. You're so sweet. That's so generous, too. Thank you. It means the world. Which fused into mile-wide objects that collided, smashed apart, and came back together. The push and pull of gravity worked its magic, merging heavier objects with smaller ones, until Earth and the other planets of our solar system were formed. In the beginning, powerful transformation can look like chaos. If an aspect of your world seems to implode and crash in on itself, or you feel like things are spinning out of control, remember, this is a process, not the destination. once the dust settles, a whole new world will be available to you. That's kind of the energy that I was feeling like in this Mercury retrograde and kind of since the last full moon, maybe even before it. But I'm feeling a lot better this new moon, so I'm really excited. But that's gorgeous. We've got speaking things into existence. We've got formation. And so now, this is still for the collective. Let's pull our 3 cards. Let me show you. Okay. Our first card. Our first tarot card. This is going to be what we're working towards. Okay. Our second card is going to be guidance along the way. Okay. And our third card is the seed that we're planting now. Okay, I have to make this look right. Are you ready? How do I make it look like the picture I took earlier? There we go, there we go. It's almost there. There it is. It's the new moon. So this is the special new moon spread that I designed. It's in the Ko-fi right now if anyone would like to have one. Misty's claimed the next one, but this one right now is for the collective. So let's start. Let's see. As a collective, what seed are we planting now with this new moon? We've got the 5 of Pentacles. Ooh. I feel like when I look at this card, I feel like the lesson and the message, and I'm tilting it so you can see it in the light a bit better. Wait, how about that? How about that? I feel like the lesson with this card is appreciating what's here and not, like deciding not to look at others and compare, you know? This is actually maybe something I was guilty of today now that I think about it. Not specifically the looking at others thing, but maybe sort of having a lack mentality, you know? So this is about adjusting that and being grateful for what's here and not really, because we don't really know what others are experiencing, and something that may look good from a distance may not actually be what we want. And we've got to connect with ourselves in order to know what we want and know what we're going towards. So I think this is an important message for right now as we're setting our seeds, we're setting our intentions. Misty, you earned the Crystal Queen badge. I just saw that in chat. That's so fun. Salted caramel iced latte. Juno, that sounds so good. I realize I'm like just reading the cards and not so much keeping up with chat. So let's see. Oh, you're all talking about coffee. Yeah, Lars was up so much with that. You're bringing a lot of that energy into this stream. You're guilty of having 5 of Pentacles mentality with money. Dang, yeah, Juno, I know, me too. That was me today, like literally, right, Lars? Like probably right before the stream. Yeah. That was my mentality, right there with you. So thank you, card, for calling us out, I suppose. Our second card, this is going to be as we're growing our seed, we're growing it into the new opportunities, hopefully growing it into new abundance, right, coming in. Let's see what our guidance is along the way. Hype train success. I didn't even realize that was going on. Level 1 completed. Thank you all so much. Queen of Pentacles. Hold on. So this is about embodying it. Embodying the abundance energy, embodying the abundance frequency. Wow. We're going from the 5 of Pentacles, we're noticing. And it's not judging ourselves, it's just noticing if you've had that mentality, you know? And saying, okay, well, what can I notice that's here that I have that's not you know, far in the distance that I feel like I'm lacking, but what's here? And then moving into the Queen of Pentacles, like embodying that and saying, yes, I am that. I am the abundance. I'm not looking for it outside of myself. It's already here. I'm sitting on that throne, you know? You're a Taurus, it fits. Juno, I was designing this spread because, so the new moon is in Gemini under the Western astrology, but it's under Taurus, under Vedic. So that's really interesting. So I was kind of combining those energies with the air and the earth. So yeah, under Vedic, this moon is in your sign, Juno. I guess that depends if that is your sign in Vedic, but whatever. I don't know. Hi, Infraction. I'm drinking some coconut water. Is anyone else addicted to coconut water? Misty, thanks for the mushrooms. I'm not going to say that I made Lars go out and buy me coconut water. He wanted something from the store too. It wasn't just me. I promise.
No, I offered to get it for you because I also wanted something for myself.
That's what really happened. That's what really happened. It's true. Juno, you really haven't been thriving this new moon in this season at all. Never fit well with your Gemini energy, unfortunately. You're too stubborn and don't like change. Yeah, I totally get it. You're an Aries Vedic. Oh, okay, cool, but you relate more with Taurus. That's interesting. I'm an Aries moon Vedic, but I haven't, because I'm Taurus moon Western, and I haven't fully, like, discovered what does that mean for me under the Vedic system. Hey, Shaz, welcome! So let's find our last card for our community. This is still for the community, everyone. This new moon, what is it that we're moving towards? We're embodying this abundance energy. We're getting rid of the lack mindset. So what are we moving towards? 2 of chalices. Connection. Connection. Because really, it's all about really connecting back to love. So, right, it's like loving what you're doing, connecting with what you're doing, connecting with the people you're doing it with. I mean, that's one of the things I love so much about Twitch and about streaming is like making those connections, connecting with people. So realizing like, yes, we're talking about abundance, we're talking about growth, we're talking about like having the right mentality to bring in abundance, but ultimately what we truly want is to be having the most fulfilling connections. And when we're feeling fulfilled and emotionally fulfilled and our cups are full and we're drinking them with friends, that's when we're in this like realm anyway, you know what I mean? Like the fulfillment has to be the ultimate goal, really, not just the abundance. That's how I'm seeing this, at least. So yeah, what a beautiful reading for the community. I love this. I love this for this moon.